Hello everybody, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Leaf. Welcome Amiibo! We got snow again! And we have a fossil right outside our house. That's pretty convenient. Wish the snow would build up. That'd be pretty neat. Because then we could start doing snowmen before, like, the end of the year. I don't know if we're actually gonna get a chance to. Feels like it's just trying to be Nova Scotian weather. Okay, I will come back and talk with Sky. Before I do too much, I want to come and check the turnip prices, because I want to make sure that we actually get good prices this week. Because it's not looking great. It's very much looking like my my purchase of 4,000 turnips may have been a mistake. What is the turnip price, Reese? 68 bells. Oh man, this has been a week so far. It's Thursday. We haven't had a good price yet. Like, period. We do got Crazy Red, so maybe we'll get a painting we don't have. We are probably not going to finish the paintings. But that's fine. Like, it's just the nature of Crazy Red. Like, that's kind of the beauty of Animal Crossing. It's like, sure, there are some things you can get finished pretty quickly, like fossils. And then fishing, you know, you'll probably miss a fish or two and need to come back in a later season. But, like, it's very much a game that, like, you're not supposed to get it all done within a year. It's life. You're not supposed to rush through it and be done in a year. Makes it a bit of a shame that we're leaving this town after a year. But, good snowy morning. Okay, Dufia, I want to chat. So hungry, I'm afraid I might faint. Feeling woozy. Need fruit badly. Any fruit will do. Alright. I can get you a fruit. Let's see. Let's go with Perfect Cherry. Bam. Mostly because this will give us a few extra bells as well. So, just give her a whole basket of cherries. Your animals actually won't take a basket of cherries. They'll be like, or like a basket of fruit. They'll just be like, man, this is too many. I only want one. And then I'm pretty sure you just can't even give them a fruit after that. Kind of like if you try to give them like a coconut. They'll just be like, man, I can't eat this. It's too hard. So good. Doesn't get much better than that. Okay, we go through a token of my appreciation. A judge's bell. Neat. I don't feel like judging bells, though, so... Alright. I don't have the guide open, but it's not hard to open. Let's see here. Assuming I can find the page in my bookmarks. There it is. I have too many bookmarks. Alright, Red, what do you got for me? Alright. He can't even, and that's why he's fake. That looks right. But I'm pretty sure we already have that one. I'm pretty sure we already have this one, too. If it's even right. It's not even right. And this, that's not right. Okay, so it's only this, and I'm pretty sure we've already got that. So, I'll check at the museum if I remember. But, I'm pretty sure we already have the Valiant statue. So, not a great start. Tia! Oh, good, I wanted to talk with you. Fuchsia came over to my house the other day and forgot something. Would you mind giving it back to her for me? I'm sure she's worried about losing it. I'll take care of it. I mean, you could always give it back yourself, but, I mean, I'll do it for you. It's not a big deal. You are welcome, Tia. Okay. Oh, hey, Fuchsia. I have a thing for you. Dumpling. Yeah, I'm sleepy. So what? It's not like I was too excited about the snow to sleep. Oh my gosh. Snow, snow, snow. Oh, they really like the snow. Alright, now I have this for you. Bam. Something I lost? My shearling coat. I thought I'd lost this forever. This is great. Hey, thanks for making the delivery. It's not much, but please take this. What we get? A Reglan tee. Yeah, I don't think I really want to wear it. I'm mad at you, Lobo. You started a plague. Alright, where'd Tia get off to? There she is. Hey, girl. Delivered it. My cheeks were so cold when I woke up this morning. It's kind of hard to smile. Aw, you need heating in your house. Really, Fuchsia hadn't even... No, that's not what she said at all. She said she thought she had lost it forever. This... I am a broken telephone, it seems. Just double checking for fossils down here. I am very annoyed with Lobo, though. Because he started the Shorty plague. Maybe I should start calling him Shorty. The Shorty. I mean, literally, he and I are the same height. Like, by calling me Shorty, he's kind of calling himself Shorty, which is a little funny, not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm really trying to think of things to talk about. I suppose there is something I can talk about, and it is Yu-Gi-Oh! Related, so I do apologize if you guys are tired of hearing about Yu-Gi-Oh! So, Master Duel has announced its basically December ban list changes. And the best way to describe it is how, you know, is to basically go over how each of the different regions do their ban list. The TCG looks for problematic cards, bans them, and probably never lets them off the ban list. The OCG very slowly brings things off the ban list, just to tiptoe things back. I thought it was cold enough to snow, and it was. Keep warm, don't catch a cold, because I want to catch one from you. I want to chat. Saw something on the television recently that had me pretty well shocked. Especially about a strange new fashion called reindeer antlering. Wasn't even in the wintertime. People just get antlers attached to their heads. Weird. Back in the day, I wore some things to make people raise their eyebrows, but I can't really understand how the adults felt about me back then. That's fair. That's something I hadn't even heard before. Like, it's dialogue I've never seen before kind of thing. Yeah, Master Duel's approach to the ban list appears to be F it we ball. They have unbanned, I think it's like 6 cards, all of which are problematic, combined with other cards. Buns, buns. Do you just love snowy days as much as I do? I want to chat. I feel like you're totally great at catching bugs. I need your help. I can try. I don't think centipedes are around right now. I think they only come out after 4. I mean, I could 2-part today, but I kind of don't want to 2-part today. Partially because I have a headache, and I feel like this headache is going to evolve into something a lot worse because it's just been progressively getting worse since I woke up. And usually that means I'm going to feel violently sick in a few hours. So, that's not going to be fun. But, like, one of the cards they unbanned was Red Eye's Dark Dragoon. A fine card. If Verte Anaconda is banned. Verte Anaconda is not banned on Master Duel. Ib, the World Chalice Justicar. I think it's Justicar. The level 5 Synchro. Great card. Fine card. If Crystron Halki Fibrax. is banned. Crystron Hauki Vibrax is not banned on Master Duel. Dragonic Diagram and Masterpiece, the True Draco Slayer. Fine cards on their own. I guess my lemon did not agree that those are fine cards on their own. Batteries went kaput. See you later, Rossetti. But, like, those cards are pretty fine on their own. They wouldn't be game-changing, and they're probably the most fine out of all of the changes. Because they're probably not gonna do a huge amount. True Draco is kind of power-crept at this point. They're still, like, the second or third best tribute archetype, but in Yu-Gi-Oh! That's, like, being the third or fourth best, like, dagger. You know, you're really not gonna compete well against those guys armed with machine guns. You know. Like, once upon a day, Masterpiece was really powerful, but probably not so much anymore. But then, as the final cards they've decided to unban, is Nightmare Mermaid from 0 to 3, which, I'm gonna be honest, is functionally 0 to 1, because you're never playing more than one Nightmare Mermaid, and Nightmare Goblin. I don't like Goblin. Nobody likes Goblin. Goblin needs to just go back on the ban list. Goblin is banned everywhere. So is Nightmare Mermaid. Those two cards really needed to just stay on the ban list. Oh boy, it was a Sapphire blowing us up today. But instead of being, you know, kept on the ban list, they've apparently decided, F it, we ball for a format. Hopefully it's just a format. I'm really hoping that, like, whatever intern is in charge of inputting the ban list just, like, fell asleep while putting it in and accidentally posted it with, you know, just the unbans, and we're gonna see, like, Halka-Fibrax and Verte Anaconda get banned, and, you know, all of those cards going to 3 was a mistake, and it was supposed to be, like, Dragonic Diagram to 3, Masterpiece to 1, Dragoon to 1, you know, Max C was supposed to get banned. But really, who am I kidding? I would not be surprised if the next news post we get is, oh man, new selection pack coming, gotta get a third one going for the Christmas season. It's gonna have Santa Claus, the Mole Charmies, and as an addition to this update, Max C is now the first card you're allowed to play at 4 copies. Like, I would not be surprised. Like, that just feels like something that'll happen. And it's so annoying that that's something that feels reasonable. Also, I do have my questions about the Master Duel Shuffler. I forgot to check the museum for the statue. I'm gonna go back and do that. I say that because my Sue-Ship deck plays 3 one-of, Floodgates. Gozen Match, Rivalry of Warlords, and Anti-Spell Fragrance. I have been keeping track of the number of times I have drawn these cards over my last, I think my count was 15 duels. I have opened with Rivalry of Warlords in like 8 of those duels. I have opened the other 2, yeah, I already have it, 0 times. I have drawn into Anti-Spell Fragrance twice. I have not seen Gozen Match in like 15 duels. It really wants to give me Rivalry of Warlords. And that's also the Floodgate that's probably the least impactful, and the one I am most tempted to remove from the deck. because it just doesn't do a huge amount. I mean, it's nice that it's something that sous ships can play, but it just really doesn't do much for the deck, because what I need is, you know, a lot of other meta decks, I suppose, is the way to put it. Play singular types, singular attributes. So really, Gozen and Rivalry don't do a huge amount. But there's also a lot of different attributed, same typed monster, like, decks running around. Where Gozen Match would completely shut those down, Rivalry of Warlords just doesn't do anything to them. Like, it's kind of annoying. Okay. We got a bunch of bells on us. So let's get up here to the post office to put our money away. My brain is not functioning great. This headache is getting progressively worse and worse. I love that for me. Like, it's great. I'll deposit some bells. Oh, let's put 110,000 away. Keep 2,652 bells on me. But yeah, like, I do definitely have my questions about that shuffler, especially because, like, in those 15 duels, for context on this, my deck plays 3 of the vanilla sous ship, 3 of red Shari, which is an effect version of the vanilla sous ship, which is Shari. I also play 2 unexpected die and 1 painful choice, giving me effectively 9 copies of Shari in my deck. I want you to guess how many duels in my 40-card deck I have opened with at least 1 Shari. If you know probability, you know that, you'd assume surely it would be, it's a 40-card deck, you're drawing 5 cards per turn, at the start of the duel, 6 if you're going second. You'd probably assume that, at least a good, 40, 50% of the time, I would open at least 1. Probably a lot more than that, actually, given how many copies are in the deck, and you're drawing 5. Or 6. 4. 4 of 15. Shari is essential to that deck working. And the problem is, the duels where I have drawn more Sharis, gotten my Sharis, generally I draw more than 1 Shari, or more than 1 way to get 2 Shari. If I start with an unexpected die and a normal vanilla Shari in hand, that is not ideal. Because I need something that isn't Shari to go with Shari. The best way to describe sous ships is, think sushi. You got your rice base with a fish on top of it. Shari is the rice base. The other sous ships are the toppings. You need your base and your topping to have a good piece of sushi. So starting with 2 Shari, unless it's a Shari and a red Shari, you're kind of screwed. Starting Shari, red Shari is actually really good, because red Shari, you reveal a regular Shari in your hand, or even just another red Shari, because its name is treated as sous ship Shari, Gunkin sous ship Shari. But it's treated as that. You reveal another Shari in your hand, then you special summon it and a sous ship from your deck, and then immediately perform an Xyz summon using those monsters. It's great. It basically instantly gets you into one of your bigger monsters, which is great. You want to be doing that. But if you open 2 of the vanilla normal monster, you're kind of screwed. You got nothing. You lost. Good day, sir. I really want to try looking up, like, a Go second version of Suships, just to see what that would be like. Because this Floodgate version, man, I am really impatient today. I blame the headache. The going first, like, Floodgate version, like, it's neat and all, and it definitely wins when it works. But, like, the problem I'm having is just very, very much inconsistent hands, and I don't know if that's just a normal thing with Suships or not. You wouldn't think so, given, like... I'm literally running, like, again, like, 9 copies of the monster I need, at least, I need basically 1 of. Of the other Suships, I've got 2, 2, and 3, so that's 7. I've got 2 menus, which can get me to any of the other Suships, depending on what my opponent gives me. I love that menu, though, because it's the amount of opponents I've just surrendered to it. Like, I hand them a menu and they're like, I can't do this. Restaurants are scary, man. I would catch that snowflake, but I can't do anything with the snowflakes. But, like, I technically have, like, 9 copies of the other Suships and 9 of the vanilla. You would think I would see them more often than I would see, like, my hand traps, my floodgates. But no. I see multiple copies of the same floodgate more often than I see the Suships. Like, it really makes me question the shuffler. I'm almost tempted to, like, grab Yu-Gi-Oh! Omega or YGO Pro. Yeah, YGO Pro. Just to be like, okay, if I rebuild this deck exactly in there and then play around with test hands, how often do I encounter the same problem? Just to see if it's maybe a ratio problem in some way, even though I don't understand how. I've also encountered some really frustrating opponents where, like, literally one of them was playing Vanquish Soul, which has a lot of ways of just inflicting burn damage. And he was playing so slowly. So I basically ended up like, I knew I was losing that, but I was like, okay, he's playing really slow. I might still win on time. So I was sticking it out. And, like, we were going. He was taking forever. I had a brief moment of hope where I might have been able to draw into something that could have saved me. So I was basically, you know, just passing turn, hoping to draw something, because Suships need 2 cards to get started, which is where Suships really are not good. Oh, I have a full inventory anyway. And this guy, even though he had more damage on board to just kill me, was basically slow playing as I was just attempting to end my turn on an empty board to lightly burn me a bit more before getting back to his turn, where he started the burn combos again, and it's like, my guy, just punch me in the face, Jesus. Like, that is very much the kind of deck that if you play it, like, especially like that in person, you will probably actually get punched in the face, because it's just so frustrating to play against that, knowing you've lost and then have your opponent just be like, I'm gonna keep using effects. It's like, no, just punch. Just punch. Just end it. Yeah, I'm leaving and re-entering just to hope that that actually updates the price. I don't know exactly how this works. Please, Reese. Please, a good price. 143. You know what? I'm taking it. That's a 30-some bell profit. It says my hair's messed up. It's still messed up. Wrong side. Okay. I keep running into that flower. It's gonna get poofed. And no one wants to get poofed. No one needs to be reminded of poof. And right now, there's some people who grew up watching Fairly Odd Parents going, oh no, the cursed being. And anyone who never watched Fairly Odd Parents, you don't want to. God, like, looking back on that show, it had some okay episodes, but I don't understand why I watched it as a kid other than it was on. Like, I feel like that was more the reason. Like, going back and watching some SpongeBob, like, there's still some funny things in SpongeBob. It's still like, the older seasons are definitely solid. The newer stuff is a bit hit or miss. But, like, the older seasons were pretty solid. I don't feel that way with Fairly Odd Parents. At all. And they're trying to revive it, and just, no. Let it die. Just let it die. Like, we don't need none of that. It's not a good show. I know one of the reasons I watched it a bit was it was generally on before some other things I wanted to watch. And with how, you know, there being 4 of us, like 4 of us kids, and 1 adult who all wanted to watch TV, it basically equated to whoever got there first and got the remote decided what they were watching until, you know, whatever they wanted to watch was over. It was attempted for a while to have, you know, okay, set times, you get to watch TV at this time because this is when the show you want to watch is on. Yeah, that didn't work. Because, you know, it would be a case of, you know, TV schedules being what they are, and what they definitely were, being not terribly consistent week on week. There would be some weeks where it's like, okay, well, I want to watch this one show, and then the next week it's like, okay, but I want to watch these, like, 3 shows that are all in a row. Or there would be a movie on during somebody's TV watching period. And, like, they would then need to watch at a later time of day that then coincided with someone else's TV watching time. And like, it just didn't work. So it just went to the first come, first serve approach. Like, that still had complaining happen, but it had less complaining happen. Though, I mean, the complaining also went down as more just, like, we all more or less watched the same stuff. Hello, Velma! And it'd be just lovely if we had something that made us the envy of other towns. You know, like, well, a hot spring? The mayor, I'm sure you can make it happen, right? We're doing a hot spring. Okay, and it's gonna go by Velma's house somewhere. I don't know how big that is. But hey, we're gonna have the money to do it, so... Like, I'm gonna have, like, what, near, like, 600,000 bells by the end of this? Actually, more than that. Because... 150 is... No, it'll be about 600,000. Because I have 4,000 turnips. At 150 is 300. And then 150 is another 300. 300 is 600. So... But yeah, I know for a while, YTV had, like, Avatar The Last Airbender, Fairly Odd Parents, then, God, what came on after it that I always wanted to watch? Wayside. So, like, that would be the watching pattern. Like, that would be what I would be there to watch. Looking back, Wayside wasn't a very good show either. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was, it's one of those things of, I'm very much one to be like, man, kids programming these days kind of sucks. But also, like, kids programming when I was young, also, a lot of it just sucked. It was just there to be noise and flashing lights to keep a kid distracted. Like, it really, wasn't very good. Which, like, it serves its purpose. But, man, is it just kind of, like, eh. Now, like, Avatar The Last Airbender, the original Teen Titans, which also, like, after a while, Wayside got swapped out for Teen Titans. So it was then Avatar, Fairly Odd Parents, Teen Titans. Like, those were good shows, minus Fairly Odd Parents. Like, it was, that was a nice time. And, like, I know I've talked about this before, but I do want to mention it again, of, like, I don't think myself and other, like, original cartoon Teen Titans fans would be so annoyed with Teen Titans Go if it wasn't shoved down our throats so much. Like, I don't know if any of you guys have looked at, like, cartoon channels, or if this is like this in other countries. I know it's like this in Canada. There is one channel, and I don't remember the channel, that basically plays almost nothing but non-stop Teen Titans Go. I am not joking. It's like just Teen Titans Go, Teen Titans Go, Teen Titans Go, Teen Titans Go, Teen Titans Go. There might be like one other thing in there somewhere. It's just like, stop. Get some help. There is no way. Yeah, okay, we could probably put it in here somewhere. It's gonna, like, crush a bunch of stumps, but... Let's go get Isabel. I'll have to move a lot of flowers around, probably, but... Alright, I'm gonna shortcut here. Okay. Alright, we haven't done the ceremony for the post yet, either. So we gotta do that. Which means I gotta run all the way back up here after this is done. Sounds like an old ceremony to celebrate the completion of the fairy tale streetlight. I'd be happy to. Head to the site of the ceremony. I really wanted to, like, do something other than that, though, Isabel, so, like, it'd be great if we could go back after. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the grand completion ceremony for Sapphire's final fairy tale streetlight project. Isabel's our host. Too kind. On to the next project. I'm feeling congested. Oh no. Ah. Ready, set, pop! Pop, pop! Concludes our ceremony. Ah. Getting so congested. Okay. Town Hall. I do find it funny how there's, like, a whole thing of, like, architecture that's not designed to account for, like, humans. It's like... The problem is that architecture is generally designed to account for humans. Like, it's things like when you're, like, the path into a park kind of thing, and, like, people will walk, or, like, not follow, like, the, asphalted path, because it's like, well, it's faster to just go this way. It's like, yeah. We get hot spring. Okay, this looks like a 3x3. This is gonna take a lot of stuff being moved around. But it's like, okay. They have to work within the confines of the property they're working on, because they can't just use land willy-nilly to do stuff like this. And that means that, you know, they're kind of heavily restricted in a lot of ways. Okay, let's... What do you think? Probably like something like this. You know what? I'm just gonna crush the flowers. Let's just do it. Like, I feel bad crushing flowers. They get rid of the stump. It'll be hard waiting for all the donations, huh? 98,000 bells? Even one bell will help. I'll cooperate. Here you go, guys. You got one bell. Nah, I'll finish it. Only one bell away. Even one bell will help. Yeah, I know it will. I'll give you 9 bells. Da-da-da-da-da. You know, just so Lloyd doesn't have his face in a flower, let's move this one. And then we'll take this one, and we'll put it right here. So we now get a hot spring. So that's pretty neat. I'm gonna have to clean up the flower paths again soon. I was kind of hoping to, like, by the end of the series, have, like, everywhere except the paths just, like, filled with flowers. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Like, there's just too much space left in town, and I have not been watering flowers enough. I also really should have been, like, using other ordinances, but, like, Beautiful Town, just, it's so convenient. Which is honestly something I'm kind of looking forward to with the New Horizons series. Because I'm not going to need Beautiful Town. Beautiful Town's actually a bit of a downside in that game. Because it makes flowers spread so much easier. And with your shovel breaking, and the only way to move flowers being your shovel, yeah, that's problematic to have a lot of flowers, so... We'll actually get to use other ordinances. It'll be great. I actually don't even know what ordinance I have active on my, my current island. I think I have Night Owl, but I don't remember. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill right... Actually, no, let's go chill by where the hot spring's gonna be. So I think there's still a stump there. Maybe. I don't think it nuked all of them. Yeah, there's still a stump. Bam. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one, because I'm feeling blah. Thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo. See you all then! And now in this end card, I'd like to ask, if you liked the video, hey, could you hit that like button for me? And if you're not subscribed, could you maybe subscribe? That helped me out a lot. Thanks a bunch.